Both apex predators on the African landscape, wild dogs and hyenas are alike and different in surprising ways. Spotted coats give the two species a similar appearance, but a spotted hyena can outweigh an African dog by 100 pounds. What's more, hyenas are more closely related to cats than to canines. The two species also have different reputations. Wild dogs are endangered, while hyenas have been vilified by popular culture as thieves. Both are efficient hunters, but while dogs are known to be very successful hunters and rarely scavenge, hyenas are dedicated scavengers and can get by without hunting if they have to. According to researchers, hyenas often use their size and numbers to drive off other predators, including lions, leopards, and cheetahs, from whatever they've killed, while wild dogs generally don't. This wild game is a struggle for survival. Who will get to eat? Hyenas and wild dogs are top predators competing in an unforgiving landscape. It's a classic battle that plays out over and over again in the African bush, where these animals compete for the same food resources. In this video, we will try to answer a question that many wildlife enthusiasts have asked themselves at least once. Who is stronger between the African wild dog and the spotted hyena? But before that, we will need to make a comparative presentation of the two animals. Physical appearance. The African wild dog, also known as the Cape hunting dog or African painted dog, is a long-legged canine. African wild dogs are roughly the same size as the Labrador and have a slightly leaner appearance. They range in size up to about 1 meter in length and typically weigh between 18 and 36 kilograms. The most distinctive feature of the African wild dog is its beautifully mottled fur, which makes this canine very easy to identify. The fur of the African wild dog is red, black, white, brown, and yellow in color, with the random pattern of colors being unique to each individual. It is also thought to act as a type of camouflage, helping the African wild dog to blend into its surroundings. The African wild dog also has large ears, a long muzzle, and long legs, with 4 toes on each foot. This is one of the biggest differences between the African wild dog and other canine species, as they have 5. They also have a large stomach and a long, large intestine, which aids them in more efficiently absorbing moisture from their food. Spotted hyenas are the largest and most common hyena species in Africa. Brown and striped hyenas are the other two. They have a sturdy build, long neck, high shoulders, and long muscular legs, with the forelegs longer than the hind legs, and 4 toes on each foot, with non-retractable claws. The head is massive, with rounded ears and robust teeth adapted for chewing bones. The coat is rough, comparatively short, and ranges in color from reddish-brown to tan, growing lighter and less spotted with age. Spots are black and rounded. The tail tip, muzzle, and lower parts of limbs are dark brown. A slight mane may be present on the neck and shoulder. The jaws are probably the strongest, compared to their size, of any mammal, helping hyenas to utilize virtually everything on a carcass except the rumen contents and horn bosses. The front legs are longer than the hind legs, which gives the back of a spotted hyena a slightly odd downward slope. Spotted hyenas can weigh up to 70 kilograms, but average between 45 to 55 kilograms, with the females being slightly larger than the males. They are, on average, 90 to 170 centimeters long, with a height of 70 to 92 centimeters. Range and habitat. African wild dogs are found naturally roaming in the deserts, open plains, and arid savanna of sub-Saharan Africa, where the range of the African wild dog has decreased rapidly. It is thought that the African wild dog was once found in nearly 40 different African countries, but that number is much lower today, at between 10 and 25. Most African wild dog populations are primarily restricted to national parks across southern Africa, with the highest populations found in Botswana and Zimbabwe. African wild dogs require large territories to support the pack, with pack sizes having in fact dropped in number with their decreasing home ranges. Spotted hyenas are the most abundant large carnivore in Africa. Originally distributed nearly all over Africa and Eurasia, they now only occur in sub-Saharan Africa, and their distribution is fragmented. In many countries, larger populations still exist in protected areas. The highest densities occur in the Serengeti Mara ecosystem in northern Tanzania and southern Kenya. They can survive in a variety of habitats, but like to live where there are lots of zebras and antelopes. This includes grasslands, savannas, woodlands, and sometimes even the mountains. Diet. The African wild dog is a carnivorous and opportunistic predator, hunting large animals on the African plains in their big groups. African wild dogs primarily prey on large mammals such as warthogs and numerous species of antelope, supplementing their diet with rodents, lizards, birds, and insects. They are even known to hunt much larger herbivores that have been made vulnerable through sickness or injury, such as wildebeest. Although the African wild dog's prey is often much faster, the chase can last for miles, and it is this dog's stamina and perseverance that makes them so successful, along with their ability to maintain their speed. Hunting as a pack also means that the African wild dogs can easily corner their prey. Spotted hyenas are carnivores. They eat other animals of all types. They either hunt on their own or scavenge from the kills of larger animals like lions. They are particularly good scavengers because they can crush bones with their powerful jaws and can eat and digest them. When they hunt, they typically hunt wildebeest, gazelles, and zebras. However, they will also hunt snakes, young hippos, elephants, and even fish. Renowned for their exceptional sense of smell, hyenas also have very acute hearing. Along with a high level of intelligence, this enables the hyena to have an almost unrivaled ability to detect, pinpoint, and rapidly locate a source of food. This could be as a result of hearing distress calls or urgent alarm calls, where another predator might be busy killing something, smelling a carcass from far away, seeing vultures descending, or sometimes just having that elusive sixth sense, which leads them to a meal. Once hyenas detect some drama that could start unfolding, they have an incredible knack of getting there just in time to spoil someone else's party. Their speed sometimes leads them to where a leopard is busy strangling an impala before the leopard has had a chance to secure its prey. Social structure. African wild dogs live in packs averaging from 7 to 15 members, and sometimes up to 40. Before the recent population decline, packs of up to 100 were recorded. Within the pack, these canines have a unique social structure. They cooperate in taking care of the wounded and sick members. There is a general lack of aggression exhibited between members of the pack, and there is little intimidation among the social hierarchy. Every hunting pack has a dominant pair. They are usually the only pair that remains monogamous for life. Wild dogs also have a large range of vocalizations that include a short bark of alarm, a rallying howl, and a bell-like contact call that can be heard over long distances. Elaborate greeting rituals are accompanied by twittering and whining. One of the most misunderstood animals, the spotted hyena has a reputation as being sly and cowardly, but is, in fact, fascinating and intelligent, with a remarkable social system. With a large frontal cortex, hyenas are excellent problem solvers, sometimes even outperforming great apes in problem-solving tests. Observations suggest they may plan hunts in advance. Their intelligence is likely due to their complex social system and flexible feeding habits. Spotted hyenas live in large groups, sometimes up to 90. Within these groups, females are dominant. Even the lowest-ranking female is dominant to the highest-ranking male. Dominance hierarchies are passed from mothers to daughters, and are maintained through cooperative alliances between individuals. Spotted hyenas live in a fission-fusion society. This means clan members do not remain together continuously, but instead frequently forage alone or in small groups. Clan members cooperate in the communal defense of the territory, of food resources, and the clan den. All females in a spotted hyena clan bring their cubs to one large den site and raise their babies until they are old enough to travel with their mothers. Now that we've learned more about these amazing animals, we'll try and answer this video's question. Which is stronger between the African wild dog and the spotted hyena? In a fight between a spotted hyena and an African wild dog, hyena has higher chances of winning. Hyenas have much larger teeth and a mighty jaw. They're also known to drive small groups of lions off a kill. Wild dogs are also very unlikely to be solitary, and their strength is in their unity. An African wild dog is often a meal of hyena, as they are scavengers by nature. Moreover, hyenas are not from the dog or cat family. They belong in a category of their own. Although wild dogs are also great hunters and fighters, their jaw and teeth do not have the bite force of the hyena. Now that you know our opinion, we want to hear yours too. Who do you think would be the winner? Leave a comment in which you argue your opinion. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. You can also leave a comment with what you would like to see in the following videos. Thanks for watching, see you next time.